Welcome back. Today I'm going to practice with a couple of the coordinates trainers that are available on both Lichess and Chess.com. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that I misname the squares all the time. Sometimes I don't name them at all. I will just say, let's put the bishop here, or the king needs to go to the left. And other times I'll mean c5, but I'll say e5 or something like that. I think part of the reason is that when I first started learning how to play chess, nobody told me about coordinates if they had come up with them yet. In fact, when people played chess, or if I saw a book about chess or that mentioned chess, they would say things like king's pawn to king's pawn 4. And the king's pawn is the one that was in front of the king, and king's pawn 4 was the space 4 spaces from here. So king's pawn 1, or king 1, king 2, king 3, king 4, something like that. And so I didn't learn about algebraic notation until much later. And but anyway, so I need some practice with that, not only to help make these videos, but also to understand complex lines given by Stockfish and some of the chess books that I'm reading. So maybe this will be of use to you, perhaps not, but either way, I'm going to do some practice. All right, this is the coordinates trainer on Lichess, which you arrive at by going to the Learn menu and then Coordinates. And here it allows you to choose, it's hidden behind my camera view, either find the square or name the square. And I'm going to choose find square. And you have a choice of infinity or 30 seconds. I'm going to try 30 seconds. And have a choice of randomizing the colors or black or white. So I chose randomize. I'm going to click start training and see what happens. Okay, it says H1. Well, that's over there. You click the square. Okay, F4 is here. G7 is down here. It's a little more difficult from the black side. C8, G3, A7, E6, H8, B1 is way over there. H5, F4, C2, G. Okay, it said I got 12 of them. All right, that was my first try, starting from the black with the black pieces. And actually, you can't see it again because of my camera view, but that's above average for me with the black pieces. I've tried this a couple times before. Okay, let's switch it to the white pieces and do the same thing. And the idea is that when I'm reading a complex line from Stockfish, where it says, BF5 and NG3 and all these things, I will immediately know where the square is. And it should be a little easier from the white perspective because we go A through H and 1 through 8. But let's see. Start. B7 is over there. F5. E3 is in front of the king. D4. I should know D4. F6. H4. C3. E4. B8. E1. F8. B7. F8. A2. H6. D7. C3, F5, B6. Oh, I got 18. All right, that's pretty good. I think on this one, that's the most that I've ever gotten with the white pieces. Okay, now Chess.com has a similar training tool, which we'll also take a look at. Okay, on Chess.com, I believe to get there, we have to go to this 3 dots menu, and then Vision is what it's called. And yes, it is not quite optimized for my screen. Okay, and here also down on the lower right behind my camera picture box here, there's the option to go coordinates or moves, and again to choose the color. And it has the coordinates on the board. Let's take those off. Okay, so there's not the A's and the 1's on the board. And then I'm going to click start. Oh, there's a countdown. H5. Oh, these don't stay on the board as long. G7, B8, H2, A1, H3, G8, G6, H1, E3, H8, C3, G2, B8. Did that one again. C2 and H1, E1, G4, H7. Okay, I got 20 from the white pieces. Not bad. But yeah, it gave us a couple of those squares twice. Like B8 we got twice. I think we got GH, a couple of those twice. But anyway, I'm going to try it with the black pieces. There's also a white or black. I don't know if that flips back and forth or just gives me a random side. I don't know. Okay, we're going to just go from the black piece side, and we're going to start. Oh, and the pieces aren't on the board. Okay. E6 is here. G2 there. A7. F4. H2. B3 is there. D1. D5. E5. F1. B6. G4. C2. B2, G7, oh, wrong side, A1, E1. Okay, I only got 15 with the black pieces, and I missed A1 because I clicked on the wrong side of the board. Okay, let's see what the moves looks like. I assume it's going to have pieces on the board, and it's going to list a move in order to say. And we'll start again with the white pieces, and click Start. Bishop to G7. Okay, knight to C3. We know that move. Queen to H7. Bishop to A6. Queen to E4. Queen to B1. I don't think I've done this one before. Knight to E2. Knight to F3. King to A2. Bishop to, what did it say, C4? Bishop to E5. Okay, oh, I got 11 of those. All right. At least I got those right, and then we're going to switch to the black pieces. All right. Rook to A3. Okay, it's backwards. Bishop to D5. Rook to F2 is way down there. King to D8. Queen to A5. Knight to G8. Where it started. Bishop to D3, Bishop E5, Knight to F4, Queen to D7, Bishop to F6, Queen B8, is that what it said? Queen to A2. Oh, I ran out of time. I got 12. Okay, so not too bad. But again, the idea here is to learn the coordinates, and I didn't realize that both sides had these trainers until fairly recently, and I gave them both a shot right before the video, and as you can see, my high scores were not that great. This one, I don't know if there's a place where it lists my high scores, but as we saw in Lichess, it did list the high scores over at the side. I think the only way to find those is to go back into that trainer. But anyway, if you're having trouble, like me, always remembering the names of the squares when you're moving the pieces or reading off a list of moves, these trainers are there. They're available. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.